Hi, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. Be successful. Thank you for tuning in today. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Make sure you hitting that like button. You're commenting down below. Share the video also. Thank you for tuning in. Hit the notification bell so you know when I upload next. It's been a while, but I wanted to come and just have a little chit chat talk with y'all. So this video, we're going to talk about, first, let's just say this is the end of September. This is Suicide Awareness Month. So, you know, if you're having those thoughts, I'm just going to be real with you. If you're having those thoughts, there's a link down below on the screen somewhere. If you're having thoughts, those type of thoughts, there's help, okay, for you. So please seek out those help. I just wanted to bring that information to you. So today I want to talk to y'all about, hmm, dealing with bullies in the workplace. Dealing with bullies in the workplace. Okay, because I've had my share. Right. Never the bully, but I've been people who have come to me with bully like behavior. Let's just say that. All right. So bullying in the workplace is never okay. Never. Let's respect people, You may not like them. You have to spend several hours with these people. So let's be respectful of others. Before you enter those doors at your job, your 9 to 5, your workplace, wherever it is, even if you're working at home, whatever it is you're going through in your regular day-to-day life outside of those doors, check it at the door. Leave it outside. Don't bring it inside. Yes, we're not dismissing what you're going through at home. Yes, we're not, saying your feelings are not valid for the way you're feeling. We get it. But don't take it out on your coworkers. Don't take it out on the people that's helping you, while you're at work. Let's not do that, okay? Let's be respectful. Let's just do that. So, dealing with bullies in the workplace. I've had them, and I'm sure you probably have too. Okay? Normally when I'm going to work, sometimes we're going through things, and like I said before, we got to check it at the door. I might meditate on it. I'm a type of person, I'm going to be quiet. I'm not coming to work to make friends. I'm not coming to work to socialize. Yes, it is a select few that I do go there and socialize with or be cordial with, and we talk, okay? Nothing major, but chit chat, cordial talk. So when we get to work, check your attitude. I always pray, Lord, help me with my attitude. Whoever I come across, whoever, presence I enter, check my attitude. Make sure I'm coming correct, okay? Because I don't want nobody to come into me and their attitude is worse than mine. So no, we both can't have attitude. Then it's gonna lead nowhere. So one, we gotta learn how to talk to people. That's one thing. And right now, I want to speak to leadership. If you're in a leadership position, you're in HR, you're a manager, you're a supervisor, whatever, you're a team lead or something, learn, even if you're not a people person, learn how to talk to people. Be respectful. When you have a compassion for people, a love for people, then your job will work. Your job will flow better. It will flow easier. Okay? The other person may not get along with you, but if you're being nice to them, you're doing what you're supposed to do, your work day will go smoother. Short story time. So, at one of my previous jobs in retail, it was coming up, uh, I would say it was like a big sale. I'm not gonna say the type of day, year, whatever. But it was a big sale coming up and we was all getting ready for this big holiday sale. And the coworker there was not my complexion, but And so at this job, mostly everybody was. And so I don't think the other customers or anybody else heard her, but I heard what she said, and it was not a nice comment. But for me, I felt like it was a racist comment. And so I believe somebody asked me, what did she say? Because they didn't hear exactly what she said. Another employee, I think, asked me, and I told him what she said. And I guess the word got around the job or what she said. It was like, oh no, we don't like that comment, what she said. I don't know what she meant by it, but I was offended. Other people was offended, and I left it alone. Now I didn't treat her no differently, but the other coworkers was looking at her side eye and stuff. And so one day, I guess this went on for a couple of days, I got called into the office. She got called into the HR office. And it was like, well, we just got to give you a warning because she's saying that you got people treating her this way. I'm like, no, it's not what I said. It's what the comment that she made. And she went on and said it. And so I was offended. I didn't say it to her. But, other coworkers, they felt some type of way and they voiced their opinion towards her. I did not. But yeah, neither here nor that thing. Whatever you thinking, think about it before you even say it, okay? So, yeah, that was one instance. Then on another job that I was at, I had a few jobs, y'all. So then another job I was at, where this particular person was like, he was a regular employee, but he became team lead all of a sudden. However, this type of person likes to be messy and petty and be mingling in different work conversations here and there. And so I guess they didn't like that I was quiet, the quiet one. In the workplace, I had a select few people that I would conversate with, as I do with any job. But yeah, I guess that person didn't like it, and they started spreading lies about me and other coworkers. But unfortunately, it was too much for me to deal with at that time, and I put up with it for a few months. And I was like, okay, I got to get out. So I found another job, and I left. So some people, like one of my coworkers from that job, who I'm still cool with, me and her laughing to this day how it all went down. Quickly, I'm going to tell you. So I'm going to tell people, never put in a 2 weeks notice. Never. I know people say, what kind of professional are you to tell people, don't put in a 2 weeks notice? Don't. Just don't. Unless it's necessarily for you to do so. I don't know. If you have a contract with the job, read your contract, read the policies first, okay? But yeah, I did not put in a 2 weeks notice. However, I did take a 2 weeks leave, paid vacation. And while I was taking a 2 weeks paid vacation, I was on another job during training and orientation. So I had them work that job for 2 weeks before I went back for one day after that vacation. And that was it. I didn't go back to that job. No notice, no nothing. People still ask to this day what happened to me, where I'm at, what happened, why I didn't come back. But, that's none of y'all business. That's just how I have moved at that point in time, okay? So, so yes, I did not put in a 2 weeks notice. I'm like, for what? I'm not coming back to this job. So I can care less. So, and of course, I knew I had a business at the time, and I still do have a business. So that's why it's important to have backup plan. It's important to have a backup plan. I can be self-employed if I wanted to, if I didn't want to work for an employer. But for various reasons, I still work a 9 to 5 until I get where I want to be in my business. And when I'm, where I'm at in my business, then I will no longer work a 9 to 5, maybe. So, or do something that I find joy in and enjoy more. Maybe that's the case. But yeah, I did not put in a 2 weeks notice. But don't be a bully on these jobs. Like, oh yeah, and to add to this, the outcome of what happened to that individual. That individual kept bullying other people, and I guess that person found its match, and an altercation happened, and yeah, that person got fired. Not to laugh on that person's downfall, but that person got fired, terminated. And I was like, yep, see? Because I was getting ready to take legal action. But, after talking to my other coworker, she was like, you know what? Whoop doop doop doop. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna let it go. I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna walk away from the whole job, the situation, and I'm gonna just move on. Cause mentally, emotionally, it was not healthy. So I had to move on. So I chose to make that decision to move on, and I'm happy I did. So don't be a bully in the workplace. Never okay. So another short story time. So my current 9 to 5 job, I'm bringing y'all little mini story times today. So another instance where another job. So this young lady on the job, for whatever reason, she just came out the blue and just started trying to befriend me, started talking to me, and I saw her talking to other coworkers. I'm not the type to just, yeah, like if I see you in passing, I'm gonna communicate, hello, good morning, how are you, maybe, but to be in deep conversation. But I felt like this person was just trying to get information from me for whatever reason, or maybe it's something about my spirit or my personality or character that she liked, and she just wanted to was drawn to me to see what it was. I don't know, but she tried to come and befriend me, started talking to me. Hey, how are you doing? I'm like, hi, how are you doing? And then I would just go on about my day and continue working. I'm not about to stand here and just talk to you the whole shift or the whole time I'm here at work. I'm not about to do that. We're not friends. I don't know you. So no. And you got to be careful with that. Because sometimes sometimes we talk too much, give out too much information about ourselves and our lives to our coworkers and other people around, and they take it in the long run and use it against you. People have had that happen. It's still happening to this day. Be careful, be mindful. That's all I'm gonna say. And so she would say little slick comments, and I was like, whatever. But then one day out of the blue, she just, I guess because I kept ignoring her, because I just kept focusing on my work. Wouldn't say ignoring her, but focusing more on my work, the day-to-day tasks. I'm focused on that. That's what I'm here for. That's what we both here for. We hit the clock, we go to work, we get our money, we go home. That's what I was doing. Okay, but for whatever reason, I guess she didn't like, how I would just brush her off and continue working. So she just stopped talking to me, which I'm cool with. Girl, I'm cool with that. All right. I'm not here to make friends anyway. But yeah, don't be bullies in the workplace. And also recently as I've been going through a lot, dealing with the grief of a family member and various things going on around me in my life, community, whatever. And I think one day I was at work and I wasn't feeling too good. I had a headache or whatever it was. And one of the supervisors, team leads or whatever you want to call her, came up to me. And she was like, can I talk to you real quick? And I was like, no, not right now. Normally I don't say that. But I was, in this particular moment, I know me and I know how I was feeling, and I know it was best for both of us and for her protection, to set this boundary. And I was like, no, not right now. Can this wait later? I don't feel like talking at the moment. And she just kept coming like, do. I just need to tell you this. I just need, like, can you respect the boundaries that have been placed? Respect the boundary. Sometimes we got to set boundaries. Please respect boundaries. Respect boundaries. Just like a situation happened at my job where this guy, he was going through a lot at home and also came to work, and he tried to talk to human resources. He tried to talk to leadership. They wasn't hearing him. They wasn't listening to him. And unfortunately, he lost his life. He never made it home. Let's just say that. From the moment he walked out those doors from the job, he was angry. He never made it home. I'm not gonna give more details than that. That's just that. So let's, when we supposed to listen to people, let's listen also. Let's look for the signs. If you see somebody struggling, try to get them help. Even if they don't want to go get the help, go tell somebody else. Say, look, I see this person over here. They look like they might be struggling. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but respectfully, I think they need some help. I don't know what kind of help, but I think they're struggling with something. They need help. We can do that. Don't let people struggle alone. If you obviously see it, don't brush it off to the side. Then something happened, the unthinkable happened, and then you're there talking like, oh, I wish I would have. You having regrets. So if you see someone struggling with something, or whatever the situation may be, maybe pull them over to the side, have a little side conversation with them. And if you feel like more needs to be done, go talk to someone to help them get the help that they need. Let's try to be that help for people, Let's try to help them get along with things. Don't just be there talking and not acting, Let's help people. Let's try to help our neighbors. Let's try to help our people. Let's be there for people. Let's listen to them. But don't be a bully. Don't bully them. If you see people struggling, going through stuff, don't antagonize them. Don't pick at them. Don't make the situation worse. And even if, I know in the workplace, we like to tease people here and there. Know when enough is enough. Don't go overboard. Okay? Don't push it. Because you don't know what that person dealing with outside of the job or even on the job. You don't know what else they dealing with, what their mind frame is. When you go home at night, they might not even have a home to go to. They might not even have a car to drive home. You don't know what their situation may be outside of the job. So let's be respectful and mindful. And let's watch for the signs. Like I said, this is Suicide Awareness Month. I'm bringing awareness. Unfortunately, I do know people who have unalived themselves. And it's not the answer. There is hope outside of this. So don't be bullies in the workplace. And if you are experiencing a bully in the workplace, there are steps that you can do. I would say first, start documenting. Document the time, documenting the day, and whoever the person is, document. Make sure you have a paper trail. Put a note in your phone, write it manually, send it to yourself on your email. Keep a log, keep a track of it. And if it's such an issue, go to human resources or your leadership. Talk to somebody. If they're not listening, go to the next higher in command. Keep going up the ladder. And then if need be, hopefully they don't get to that point, then you might have to go seek legal action outside of that. Get legal advice. What you can do legally to protect yourself. Also, if you're at your job, they have, I believe it's EEOC or whoever. Talk to those people. They can help you what you should do. But don't be a bully. And if you see someone being bullied, yes, it sometimes we like to turn a blind eye, look the other way. But if you see that person is struggling, and I know we don't like to get into certain situations, but you don't have to deal with it, but you can go and report it. Just anonymously, go and report it. Go report it. Okay? Even parents. I don't have any children, but parents. If you see your children, pay attention to your children. Even young children are unaliving themselves or finding themselves in hardship. And I just find that hard to believe, but it is. They're struggling even more than adults. So pay attention to children that are around. If you're in the educational system, in the school system, you work with children, around children, let's be mindful. Get the proper training you need. Let's watch the children. Listen to them. They have stuff to say. Listen. Even if you don't want to hear it, listen to them. Even if you got to record them, turn on your phone device and record them while they talk. And then you can play it back and listen. But Listen to the children. Listen to them. They have something to say. Pay attention. And if they need a help with a certain situation, then go and seek that help. Talk to the teachers. Talk to the administrators. Do what it is you need to do, because kids are struggling and they're watching you to see how you're going through different situations. So, let's not be a bully in the workplace, okay? Let's not. And if you find yourself in a workplace where it's just too much, you don't want to work around people like that 9 to 5, you don't want to, but you want to work for yourself and you have a problem with leadership, there's an opportunity for you where you can work from home from your phone, and you don't have to really deal with people. You have to in a sense, but not really. And you love promoting different products, digital products, then I have the opportunity for you, work from home opportunity where you can work from your phone. You should see the information here on the screen, or hit the link down in the description and in the comments, and it will take you to that link. Follow the link and you can start today. So I want to thank you for tuning in to Be Successful. We want all of you to continue to be successful in 2025. Thank you for watching. My name is V. Thank you.